Hey, good evening. Tonight I'm going to bring you a quick how-to video on correlations. So to begin with, I've shared my screen with you, and you will see that I had a data set, which was combined 504 data scores and statistics for grades 9 through 12 in various subjects. I made a copy of my data, which in this sheet you can see is called working data. And what I did was siphon down exactly what was needed to work with. And then I narrowed it down further because I deleted data except for my 12th graders. And the reason why I chose my 12th graders is because I wanted to compare English 2 raw scores with US history raw scores and see if there any correlation in between the two. So what I did was I highlighted the data in these two columns for the English 2 raw and the US history raw. And then I went up to my graphs and inserted a scatter plot. I came in here and added axes titles and a chart title. So you can see I have English 2, EOC 2020, and the US history, EOC 2020, and here's my title. And then I also went in and put this trend line in, which we learned about earlier in the semester. So as you can see, it's trending up or in a positive manner. And looking along this trend line axis, you can see that there's a loose correlation. They're not tightly woven or tightly connected. This suggests that the data is more all over the place. If you look down here and then down here, you can also see two outliers showing that those scores are very off from the average. From there, I went in and highlighted these two columns again and went to data analysis, and went in and ran a correlation. And this is what I came up with. I relabeled my titles here. So you can see we're looking at English 2 and US history. And the one is where the two subjects meet. And this 0.556 is the correlation, which shows you it's a little above halfway between 0 and 1. So it's a loose correlation about midway through. I could have done this with any of the scores in any of the subjects. And so quick and easy, this is a way to look for correlations or connections between two sets of data. And you can see it represented visually on a scatter plot and as well as in your correlation chart. Thanks for joining.